Hello, I'm TheZOMBIEJ, and I just recorded this video. Ended up being 18 minutes long, and that's way too long for what I needed to actually say. But hey, I was just playing with these things during the video and got kind of distracting. So, we're of course going to be talking about the Bohrok-Kal and why, if you hate the Bohrok-Kal, why you shouldn't hate the Bohrok-Kal. Just stop hating the Bohrok-Kal. I know there are people out there in the Bionicle community that hate these things. They hate that whole arc. And to be honest, it makes them feel sad. Yeah. You made the Bohrok-Kal feel sad. They are sentient after all. At least in the story. I didn't mind the Bohrok-Kal arc, honestly. I loved the Templar animation. 3-part Bohrok-Kal arc series. It's great. It's classic. I have a playlist. Check it out. Watch all the Templar animations except for the Vaki animations. That's a separate thing. But we'll talk about the Vaki in another video. But the Bohrok-Kal, you know, with Bohrok-Kal was my first Bohrok-Kal, actually. Not this exact one. That one fell apart and died years ago. I got this off eBay, and actually, I think it actually, the listing came with this. There we go. Came with this little thing, even though this is supposed to come with the fucking Bohrok, not the Bohrok-Kal. What the hell? So, but he didn't have the Chrono-Kal, so I decided to go on Bricklink and get this. Za-Kal. Sha-Kal, however you pronounce it. So, and of course I got this one on eBay, and I did not realize until today that apparently, you know, the Bohrok-Kal, they're elite versions of the Bohrok. They're elite, 6 elite Bohrok, that are silver. They're the same thing as Bohrok, but silver, and their solid colors are red, blue. You add silver across all 6 of them, and well, you got something that looks kind of flashy and cool, but in practice, it's actually kind of I don't want to say gaudy, but hey, I like the look of these things. I'm still working on getting the other 4, but hey, I did not notice until today. Bohrok-Kal, and I remember my original Bohrok-Kal, had the 3 long and 5 long axles in light gray. The eBay seller that sold us this Bohrok-Kal gave us black 5 long and 3 long axles. What the fuck? Now I have to replace those. Well, at least that's more black axles that I could use for mocks. Can't do that with the 6 longs because they don't exist in light gray. Well, that's not true. I'll talk about that another time. But my point is, the whole Bohrok-Kal arc, the Toa Nuva getting their Nuva symbols stolen by these guys, and you know, these guys are trying to reawaken the Bohrok Queens and the Bohrok Swarms again, to lay waste to Motunui. And we actually, and the Toa Nuva eventually were able to overcome them. Tahu used the Mask of Time, which was interesting, and basically fried them. The Bohrok-Kal were defeated. This rubber band on this one feels a lot more stiff. Ow, you little bastard. Oh, yeah, I feel sad. Feel ashamed. I like the look of the Bohrok-Kal. I like their shields. This one is legendary because it's been used so many times. But it's still a smooth and nice, I guess it's made of polypropylene. Bohrok-Kal's shield looks pretty fiery and cool. the Bohrok-Kal being as metallic looking as they are. You know, they're not bad. They're actually interesting color choices for the elite Boroks, which are the Bohrok-Kal. But in retrospect, the Bohrok-Kal arc wasn't as bad as people say it is. At the very least, it's decent. Storytelling aspect of the first half of 2003 was, for the most part, decent. Now, obviously, it was I feel like the second half of 2003 was their redemptive arc. LEGO were redeeming themselves into a degree, by releasing, you know, the better half of 2003. The Rakshi, Takanuva, Makuta, and a couple of other sets. And the movie, and the game, and some books, I think. Point is, they did the first half of 2003 with these guys so they can do better with the second half of 2003. Make sense? I think so. So, honestly, whatever you think about it personally, the Bohrok-Kal, yes, they are derivative of the Bohrok, of which they're an elite task force, basically. And this is just so much fun. Look at this. Ah, you little bastards, knock it off. Yeah. Fear me, you little bitches. Yeah. Anyway. But the Bohrok-Kal, yes, they gave us, well, recolors of parts we've already had, and also some good parts to have, like the shields were probably the exclusive parts that we really wanted. The silver is a little bit gaudy, but at the same time, I like the look of the silver on these guys. The shields seem to be a little bit slightly darker than the silver that's on the head and the feet and the sockets, probably because of the different plastic type. It was a polypropylene as opposed to the other plastic on the feet and whatnot. So honestly, whenever I think of the Bohrok-Kal, I think, you know, it's not terrible. These guys are worth collecting to have in the collection, you know. The full G1 collection. If you are truly a completionist, you have to have every single Bionicle G1 set. Then you would be inclined to buy these as well. I mean, come on. Knock it off. So, it only makes sense, I mean, seriously, to have all 6 of the Bohrok-Kal, because that was a arc, okay? That was an arc, while not being a necessarily good arc, it was still an arc worth exploring and investigating and, you know, dissecting and whatnot, and just figuring out the logistics behind it and whatnot. I feel like that 2003, while the first half was not great, the second half was done better. Obviously, they redeemed pretty much everybody by bringing the Rakshi and whatnot. Better villains than these, I'd say, but hey, these still had unique powers, unique abilities. They were sentient, they were weird, but they were still, they still did this, which is oodles of fun. Might get a little old after a while. What? Knock it off. Yeah, hit each other. Yeah. So, if you hate the Bohrok-Kal, fuck you, because honestly, the hate for the Bohrok-Kal arc needs to stop. The Templar animations were great. The sets are worth collecting and worth having, and you know what? So are the 2003 Matoran. Mostly because of Minogue 2. Because I played Minogue 2, and you play as Holly, and I like Holly. She's great. And, you know, that's a whole other thing. But the Bohrok-Kal, they're not worth, you know, just trashing. You know, they're, even if you just want to use them as parts, you can take the parts, combine them into a big Bohrok-Kal, Bohrok-Kal, Kaita-Kal, whatever the fuck Kal, and just have fun, just doing the parts, you know. Or if you want to get really cheeky, you could combine parts from the Bohrok-Kal with the Bohrok, and have a big old conglomerate of just weirdness and fun, you know. Ideas up the wazoo, just have fun. That's all it's about. At the end of the day, it's still Bionicle, you know. So there's no reason to hate these. There's no reason to trash talk Lego for releasing these. And at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is, and what it is what it is, and it's all Bionicle. So, there you go. Bohrok-Kal, I like them. If you do, cool. If you don't, well, that's all I have to say to you. I hope y'all really think about it, because the Bohrok-Kal are not bad. They are decent, even though they're clone sets. And they are definitely worth having in the collection. That's why I'm going to get the other 4 at some point. Now, are they as massable as the Bohrok? No, because there was only 6 of them, of course. The Bohrok were massable because they were all clone sets. You could buy like 50 Tanakh and have them as like an army of Tanakh, going up and, you know, burning the forests of Lewahi, Lekoro, whatever. To where if you get 1 Tanakh, probably equally as powerful, maybe more, as 50 normal Tanakh. See, he agrees. So, I don't know, what do y'all think? Post in the comment section below what you think about this. Because I honestly think it's a bit ridiculous. The people kind of, you know, hating the Bohrok-Kal, and also just that entire first half of 2003. Well, if it wasn't for that first half of 2003, we probably wouldn't have had a great second half of 2003. Think about you bunch of... Ugh. I mean, really. So, that's all I have to say about that. I will be back tomorrow with another video. Probably a rant, probably a mock review. I don't know, but we'll see. Either that, or I'll post another video today. You gotta watch and find out. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this here rant video. This is the TheZOMBIEJ saying, stop hating the Bohrok-Kal for fuck's sake. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos. I'm TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks. Have a good fucking day, and peace.